Welcome to Everything Currency. I'm your host Jay, and today got a quick video for you guys. I'm on my way to the fiat suppliers, stuck in traffic, so I figured we might as well get to it. First thing I want to talk about is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is holding below the resistance. As you know, everybody was calling for the 8,800 levels of Bitcoin for the last day or two. Since Monday, it's been about 87, which means that 88K is holding some pretty nice resistance. So we'll see if we can get over that today. See if we get some news and all that stuff. We got a lot of news coming out of China, which is good. It's not necessarily the news that you would want to hear, because they're into blockchain and not really crypto, but nevertheless it's pumping the price because the investors in America just know that people in China are not going to only go for centralized currencies, and you know, decentralization is best. Next thing on my list. Now, this coin, I'm telling you, it's probably gonna do another Chainlink. Actually, it's partnered with Chainlink. So, DAG, DAG, partnered with the U.S. Air Force, partnered with Chainlink. So, DAG and Chainlink is looking like DAG, Chainlink, Bitcoin, Ethereum are looking like four coins that like I just have to have. Like, of course, there's a lot of them out there. There's a lot of coins out there that just like, you know, to me, I just feel like, man, there's so many different projects doing things, and if they can succeed, it's gonna be good. But DAG, Chainlink, and Ethereum are actually doing something unique, and they're doing something that a bunch of enterprises already want. Like they're pitching in for this technology. They already want to get it going. So that's something that, like, you know, to keep an eye on. Like, if you ask me, there's an Ethereum Alliance for people who don't know what that is. I'm going to start explaining a little bit more about what stuff is for some of the people who might be a little bit newer. But Ethereum basically has an alliance of companies that work to complete things that Ethereum will need inside Ethereum's ecosystem. And all these companies, basically, they see the beauty of blockchain. They see what Ethereum has invented with their working ERC20 tokens, and you know, they want to be a part of it. There's big implications for some of that stuff. So yeah, DAG, man, you guys, about 2 weeks ago, about a week and a half ago, DAG had a nice run. It was up about 83%. I hope you sold the top, because now it's retraced and took away about 60% of those gains. And you know, you can sell the top, sell the MACD, and make it simple. You know, put it on the daily chart, turn on the MACD, and whenever there's a buy signal, just buy it. Whenever there's a sell signal, sell it. You're not worried about taking the tops or the bottoms or missing one. You know, you might sell out and it might keep going up, but usually there's a good chance of retracement. And then if there's not, it's better to have a missed opportunity than it is to be losing money. And that's something that you have to realize. Right now, the FOMO will have you losing money. It's better to just sit on the sideline and wait. If you missed the boat already, basically, like, if you're about to buy into a green candle, it better not ever be over 10%, unless like something crazy is going on. Unless it's Bitcoin and, you know, President Trump came out and said Bitcoin is the new dollar, then don't be buying into green candles like that. Unless it's like big news, you know. The other day, I think, was it VeChain? VeChain had some big news, and that candle was going crazy, and it went crazy for about 2 days, but it's already starting to give it back. And if you're looking to go in long term for the actual implications of the partnership, then you want to wait for it retrace anyway. If you're going short term, then do what you do. If you're going short term and you're a short term trader, you're a day trader, or you're making like your short term money, I assume that you already know what you're doing, because, you know, day trading is harder than just investing. You know, a lot of people will argue that investing is better to go. It's better to just hodl your Bitcoin, hodl some of your coins, and, you know, peep the rewards over a long period of time. That's if you're doing it, that's if you're trading wrong. So if you're out here making emotional trades, trying to hop on every green candle, then yeah, you probably want to just hodl. But if you're going to be strategic, maybe a couple sales a year, sell that MACD on Bitcoin, the weekly MACD on Bitcoin, and get yourself some nice profit, you know, in the meantime. Other than that, there's a bunch of passive cryptos. There's passive crypto programs. You got Compound, which allows you to, you know, lock up your crypto. And they got Bitcoin coming to Compound soon. So it's looking pretty good when it comes to the passive cryptos. The Dapps space, it's a very risky. So some of the younger players like me, I'm a young guy, I don't care. I mean, I do care, but I do have a little bag that I'm willing to risk for a little higher reward. So if you're like that, if you're like me when it comes to that, then get into the Dapps space, man. Some of the divs are crazy. Like the divs on Guppies was like 300% APY. Now, of course, something like this, in my opinion, is not sustainable at all. So high risk, high reward. So some people might say that's more like gambling, but it's a little less than gambling, because you know you're going to win a little bit for sure. With gambling, you don't know if you're going to win at all. Also, you know, my guy Trayvon James and the Frag developers, I think he contracted the Frag developers to help build this platform, Twekenaire, and that's pretty interesting. Dapp out right now. I think it's interesting just because it's Trayvon, and you know, the guy doesn't quit, so I gotta give him his props on that. Like everybody else from the whole big connect thing actually quit crypto. Like those guys made millions of dollars and then quit just because people were mad, and this guy kept going. So I gotta give him props for that. That's, you know, if you got love for something, that's gotta show right there. So yeah, man, check out DAG, check out Twekenaire. Short video for you guys just to keep them coming. Like, subscribe, ask questions, man. Ask questions. I'm here to help y'all. I've been in this thing since early 2017. Watched it ride up, watched it ride down, watched all in between, and learned the history. And yeah, man, we're trying to make a lot of people rich this year. Until next time, peace.